Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. Number 73 makes his big league debut right after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
First pitch, 110.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Three and 0 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit. And he's safe.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
That's third. The catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Waiting on it is Tapia.
Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He's not producing at the plate like people expect him to. I don't know if it's the pressure or if it's just baseball. Sometimes you go through struggles. Maybe today is the day he breaks out of it.
Into the second deck and gone.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Into the box, Luis Robert. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 309 is the average entering play. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Robert is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Lucas Giolito will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Josh Fuentes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, you weren't kidding. 1-run affair yesterday. Not easy as a visiting team to come in and complete a sweep. I don't care if it's 2, 3, or 4 games.
No question about it, D-Roll. You win the first game, even though it was a nail-biter. On the road, it's always tough. This is where you have to get greedy and think sweep right from the first inning.
1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So now to the plate, Yerman Mercedes.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Mercedes has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Swung on and chopped to third. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Fuentes in foul ground, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he's struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Eaton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit on the ground to short. Story brings it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Tapia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 3-0.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day's action, they rank dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. Hampson on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Elias Diaz comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, two gone.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Josh Fuentes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Luis Robert. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, number 19.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee. Try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Up next for Colorado,
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores, and he is in there.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Ro. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Yerman Mercedes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Yerman Mercedes has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. None out, runners at first and second. Line drive to left. Tapia is there, and he has it for the out. Throw won't get him.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Adam Eaton digging in next. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tapia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Standing in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Owings is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come. Into the box now, Elias Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Fuentes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Right there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies strike. Jose Abreu will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Yohan Moncada waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
In now, Leury Garcia. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Garcia brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Yerman Mercedes. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackman going back at the track, and he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run through 5.5, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's set. Here it comes. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Garrett Hampson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count remains full.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. New inning set to get underway, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Adam Eaton. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. This game's all tied at 4.
Correct.
At the plate, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Owings.
Grounder down the line at third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number
Elias
35.
Diaz the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in, Raimel Tapia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just inside. Fouled away. Cease is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Line toward right center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies strike. Number 52 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Jose Abreu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take him back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Fuentes is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Anderson picks it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
CJ.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cron hits in the... Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via... Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. 3rd home run for him on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey, now. Digging in once again, German Mercedes, who bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. That's popped up. Owings over to his right. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Fouled off. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5. How today's comes to an end. The Rockies.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the American League Central, the Rockies combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. Tigers 5-3. The Tampa Bay Rays got 12 hits in this one as they got the Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-5. The New York Yankees were able to get the walk-off victory against the Tigers 4-3. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-4. The Mets put together 10 total hits as they manhandled the Marlins 8-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. had a big fly with 5 driven in, helping the Brewers grab the win over the Nationals 7-4. The win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. The Friars completed the long 4-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.